Obey a day, Wanka, 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 obey a day, yeah. Many nuts now view do miensa, young qualified fair miensa, Nana Juya me call 90 sabe, Fiabe. Wanka, obey a day, 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 yeah. Many nuts now view do miensa, young qualified fair miensa, Nana Juya me call 90 sabe, Fiabe. Wanka, obey a day, 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 yeah. Many nuts now view do miensa, young qualified fair miensa, Nana Juya me call 90 sabe, Fiabe.
Channel in so any demo subscribe mama if you love me nkwada yes afa mama mama kai wo say ho fe hima metena say dia na say dia me se me da dia meton me
no formula with PK time no formula with PK with Food Radio
ampon fibo atin me pacho please make over the dani den on nebo mechi dom when it comes to makeup and I say makeover ai and mama kai wo say me nua na yak me nua na yak Danny day nyina so ono so na one ne sister omo support me with alata seminar your friend remedy alata soap me patcho reach out to them 0207799433 and I say frame me nayak 6142097885 me flyers me graphics everything and one kabede there send a Danny day na me catch a quick copy na me quick copy there you 1900 East Dublin Granville Road patcho frey 614-888-2201 maybe I will be at the opposite say ma obi anso so won sabeka me da se wetie no asopem na oba be ne sama me ene day me wo me nim semenka say omo ye guest o semenka say omo ye panelist o me hu baby amede to me de omo beto but one kasa me yi omo kira baby apese odi omo to bia na for moto Name there is one or who into on the
time up for no formula with PK. Time up no formula with PK with Food Radio.
The kind. And you be say me ankasa me nua be ma mo hu ne me show you so maybe once or twice and then my san atwene de na ba because and then komo na ye ba be di no e wo so no so be che na adwen wa in fact me hia no intimate Only size ono kwa ne di hunsha no baby a me ami nua be ma na de mebo ni din Nana Jebi aka Kumasi Nyame
kasakura
me da so Kumasi pacho me nua no me nua be mai Kumasi how to say
adubia
ye kurekure mu adada ya
bende enya kuru bia amwa my be me
oh why be ma say
yeah boa me
asa don't start the show for me Abraham start it
oba boa me ara de be ho kire pa te oba boa me so bisa sa be ho
na sa won kan
ene maka
afi na be
ka me sremo me ho kire we dey atobe sister de muti mo hwe no boa me
say na be di
obeyenti badase
ya bosi amomra no me pa cho se uhu Kumasi Nyame a menim se camera no akapcha me nua bayi so e de na mame enti no me nkasa bebre ye mua nkasa mu dofo mo de hye osanso ye mia nkasa me dofo sa ye me de hye na me nua baba kope Na sister we de bia me ka me say me friend the time be on opportunity and I really appreciate her. Or ye Versace designer. Nipa mu designer. Sure, the whole Columbus, in fact the whole America.
Yes.
Sure, almost Versace na ya atare na mpaboa na Versace. But ye can nipa mu designer on that one. Wow, sha won fe na obi nkan cho say I Versace. Me da say me do for ho ye de. Why ready?
Papa.
Hey. Mate. Ma sandwich ma me do wash mfimfin. Ah, she's richly. Yo, me nya ba Versace na mote ne nka no. Let me quickly move on to me nya ba ma ba ko bi so. This man me penasem because of ne calm nature, but trust me, obie na no a wonye calm. And em be hu de me pa kire no. Na me nya ba men. Na djuma pa oye application engineer. Engineer and I'm doing about me show you. So it's a show na enya agro just say enye obi akeke ne baso. A whole application engineer and I'm actually de na ba no. Now also a media personality or try as much as possible to combine sanyoma we nyina. And these are some of the nyoma I like about him. I yemi nua be my friend Michael Osafo Mafo. Me
My God.
Hey! When you Osafo Mafo? Yeah, move on chame.
Oh, no worry.
Osafo Mafo. Osafo Mafo. Michael Osafo Mafo. AKA, Madam we say AKA Big Mike. And minim say so start to share me a sre because and then come na e be dey start am fasiri na me fam a be kakra yesre sa o ya nim be munem na na dey akasa it me answer bi Big Mike and am ho no Biggie I want to say we did Big Mike in there one day imagine chance also umu edu nti na we big na na say ya dey account Mike no
they told me 50 like long time ago
and that's also unyi be na umu edu dada. Oh,
what's the Big Dad?
Hey,
Versace come Big Daddy.
Versace ya me pa mo free show no so. And then I better to do bia.
Yeah.
I'm loving it already.
Thank you.
So much for coming. Why?
Thanks for having me.
Hi. And why you ready for me encommodate?
Born ready.
You. Thank you so much.
Born ready.
You. And yeah, the first time you might introduce panelist. Any special guest here. I mean Sankai will say me babe kan your story no. And I see they discuss no me kan brofo nam de akotwi na fe ye akire ya adwene wa ha. Na mom ye akire ya adwene me pa cha so for adwene kire bra. Enye ye nko na mpanifo se nyansa wo ni ba kofo tim pa cha fa adwene kire bra wate type ma me wo ho. Me nya daje ankan pa me respond to you. Ama we hu say de wo chroba no. I really appreciate it. Mpacho me nyimi ensi ha. Wo hwe ne mema na ebro ye so a ka bi. Wo hwe nso so na ne omo ka na no kre so a onso ka bi. Ye nyina ye mfa ya adwen kire man se be adwumedi e be very interactive na ide. All right, your story no. Ye nua be ma bi na de bre mo say ahofe hima. My friends of old makes me feel less of a man. And my only crime is loving, caring, and worshiping my wife and being helpful at home. To them, I am a woman rapper. Woman rapper no dey quotation marks him. Mo fan cheme we Nigerian too. You can woman rapper. Nigerians so much say but yes yet say me be twa ma what say. Or say to them, I am a woman rapper. They always pass comments and make demeaning jokes about me. Come to think of it, Ahofe, women go through so much after marriage. And my friends are refusing to acknowledge that women have their names changed, their bodies changed due to pregnancies and its complications. Their health perhaps also changed due to the same pregnancies and childbearing. They have mood swings. They are mostly with their children and so on. I think a woman's life is so complicated that a man may never understand. And so the little we can do is to appreciate them in many ways as much as we can. This is what I have been doing, and this is what my friends are refusing to do or see. I feel awkward when I am around my friends. I have tried to fit in, but obviously it is hard. My wife hasn't wronged me. I am torn between my friends because without them, I don't have extra curriculum activity. And I'm torn between them and my wife, between them and my dear wife. Please, advice. I'm a family tree, my wife. You know, I'm a bit in asthma, but I was saying, I'm fair. Me too, way. Many me one now for 4 me new money na boom. Just say, yeah, now for say friends of old. That means only mama for a long time. Na say money na say. Ne now for a time be a only mo be share biano. Just say, on person just say, sebio. Adrian we Jimmy kakra. Adena we yira tabao. I'm sorry, I know they also so we ma tandodo. Just a woman rap and I say, oba o yire de watch a chire na say, we ma tan too much. Into time be obebe now phone bia no mo omo keka nsem omo ye huhu ni owa akokodu nso anu aka bibi na aden o se ne boni a waye nyina ne se wa odo ne yire ne boni a waye nyina se o kire ne yire se che se oye ne bibia oboa ne yire ofie oye ne bibia se ne be ma ono to him se ne be ma e wo se be ma ye oba bia na o se di nti a oye sa nyina ne se odwen ma ho a who say a ma breye na fiti time ma oba ebe ware no ensesan ye bebre koso oba brabo first oba din sesa the moment a oba be ware na yesefa wo na afani kunu na ohia na enre ya no de ndi abesoso o se eno so da nche ya wo ware oba ya wanim na ho so na oba ye fu adoa chese wanyem onyem nso so a make so obe ko ware na fu flat inti no afi onyanyem a ebi ko obe wu awie no na fu ye obe boma senya nkofo life ya abayi bia enkofo na na fu yitua ho o sha atade a na etuem inti no ne body asesa e na wu be ma no so see part of the reason why oba no egom to o say awo no krampo no oba no kwa awo so a enuma bebre timi si obi wo ha obe wu awie kwa no nya diabetes because onyem no otuminya gestational diabetes obe wewe na aka no so obi ho onyem otuminya pressure obe wewe na aka no so ebi a onwo ya na onam ne baby ankasa ha onyina nkonkom nti o hwede ne yire o se ono one me kasa o se ne yire ye twa no maako fo okwa awo so ye twa no maako nti o hwe ekwan a obe ya fa so akomu nyina adenti na oba na nya ne bone de enti na onsom no e de enti na onno de enti na onye ne bi on fa ne nto we say do ni be kasa pedestal no on fa ne nto na pampem e wo so oye ne sa so nanfo ise me de wa say dodo enti sisi ano nanfo ise oni o madi agrache e na se bi a ada o fie na nani nka oni o mo ko hang out but sisi ano omo so ma ne feel a certain type of way enti sisi a why torn between onye na yiri ni he na on fit in ana say twi bibini be ka say one nanfo ni nyina mom omo nyina anyepe ana say on onkoso ano na yiri na on feel it say on belonge ana say on fata it say de wode wate kwadu baako kwadu sa no wate baako afim na wakofa ayi efe ne say kokumba so de ba be shem enfeti o say onye ne sa na say onye de no no de abedan o say sisi ano obìnrin be ka say delima se ne opeso ka ne bia na drink tanta no nso de abedan nti pacho se ne wunim ne da no wonso fo adwen kire bra enu abema no to ho tie ai ne be ka che ne bia no so be fe mu adwen na wehun se ne ode be obe apply to ne life a ebe boa no pacho afi na wo ba welcome. Big Mike,
sister.
We are ho dear. Normally I'm in fan start my own so. And I'm fan start me ma break kakra.
All right.
Send me a wood tie ninti no me the best start also.
Sir.
Tie for me case send your tie ninti. Mu de mu nim.
Oh.
Papa we were very very knowledgeable. 1 and 2. A good man. And 3 or hard. Oh. It's because of all these accolades. Yes. All these accolades into the best start also. Yeah. My name is Big Mike.
Yeah.
Adentina Obama.
Yeah.
And now for is so important to you people. Me generalizing, make us add a nipa. Add the me narrow it down to mema.
Yeah.
A DNA is so special about say mema oh boys akwa baby. What is so special about that? Ebema or bema and I bema wawa in that state of my confused. Then pana moya mushi amoye.
Oh, I think, say, for instance, in Bema, no, like, that's a reason when you need safe space, right? And see, now for any money, and that's all my media gratitude. I want to share your ideas and our business plans anyway. And I think, say, and sometimes, no, you're more urgent, say, any now for she be a, let's say, I come by some, and say, be a, you did agrobia as soon as so, right? But and Tessa, like group be and as a member group and as a member
is it like specific member bia like group bia and as some member be more because me be that way because there was a time here me ko to member be more moti baby eji o mani na nkomo na omudi no ntumi nka nche me say man and then nkomo na omudi no so no sa member na omoto no omo ya awarefo na wo hwese na omo kom mpena ho asem ne ade a into no and I say who kind of regards to who kind of group no
it's me kind of regards to like me group and I say me na for like me omudi ago and bibia mu na bonifo right nipa boni wo nipa papa wo e wias ne yo
okay
and even come in the gathering of Mbema sabi because of nyansa like nyansa sometimes like maybe topic be like answer any like a worry for topic but then you want to say like say if me you ho ma disrespectful
okay
but when you are now you me boys I mean media agracha I don't see the problem with it and see to me I think say you know be a idea be says a member share can ba once right mini papa ne Kumasi na me san one na for but every time me Kumasi be din koma na be share be din koma yen ka bo ho asem yen ka mba ho asem for the most part now you discuss like we're talking about business future like plans are you my yiremu
okay
right and
oh
yeah but and once they be make like different platforms so make and sometimes the minion money be a fun like different way genuinely Adam pese me timinya advice if him ba ho ma betiminya to me bamba effort because almost so muni I think say as a man or you here like outside of your marriage maybe I mean me yire enkitan with you call like your boys one so I say timinya like it keep you up because
it's important.
Very important.
Say a man should have friends outside because there is this. My question Kumasi. Medase.
No problem.
Kumasi. There's this notion say nipa, especially bema or warrior. Your wife should be your best friend. So why are you having a wife that's supposed to be a best friend, but then you still want to keep friends? You still want to keep your old friends, probably trying to balance, home and then balance the kind of relationship you have with them, which I know a lot of men do. Oh, I'm going out with friends when maybe the women need. We'll come to this discussion, but maybe I say, oh, help me with the story. Why the need? Why is it? Is there a need? Sebema, who worry? I don't want to be for a wife as best friend now. You still want to keep these kind of friends?
I hope every that's that it's for so as a more share. The minimum say if we are say we say I'm heading to the jamore. So my wife is my wife. My wife is my friend. My wife is my counselor. But then you be together. But there's always a time where you need a second opinion. They say when the big Mike share, they say they know kind of a business in one account. There are certain things big bike the be mammy me hearing to be for mammy. So me hearing mammy, me wife say, oh yeah, my wife has to me pick it problem be what has to say. Say on she's right. When a big bike is here, you didn't come out. Big Mike tells me the things that I've never looked at.
Okay.
Business-wise. These are the reason why I father for. Sometimes they say we need if you 12 or need me and you 12 so I say between me will be a we mammy now we need to mammy be. And non stress me day may time when you about Big Mike. That is not feasible. The problem that we have when the women feel like say anytime a man maintain is here.
Question. Would you stop being friends with somebody because your wife is not comfortable? Because probably she's thinking, say, I have
done it before.
Okay.
I have done it before, and I think my wife has done it before. Maybe part there a problem. They say, "Father, say be a there." Sister, say, "Oh, you mean you? I said, "Make a go." Wait, I'm gonna do posse. I go. You be doing work.
Oh, boy, okay, now, boy.
So,
oh, say, maybe person me ready, because at the end of the day, I spend more time with her than any other.
Right.
All them chat. Enti, say me name yere dealia. Me pet, and most of the time, especially when they say the party or bar.
Okay.
Say a man who a man tactics. A man name a man tactics. It is a beer, when you dear going to need Jimmy who grab me. No answer me before say, but away a fight idea. But it's easy for my wife to pick that up. So no, the way are sister AB or new diagro.
Yeah.
All of it. Sa so na, me so me pick it, be maybe ni me yiri diagra. Let me pick it easily. So there are some people mama me no major agro bi.
Okay.
What I say. And then there are some people so me so mama me no major. And she was right. What did they say? Most of the time it man. But the other mo person we say mo person mo dictating my say na say we. And no dey background fa. I have no problem no one.
Dictate say now
back it to akra on facade. There are certain things you wanna say.
Now it's all for say na wo be ka asem.
Men were born with ego. A natural. Enti ya no say and munya mo ego. Men were born with that thing. That is what makes a man wake up early in the morning to go and work. That ego, the ego say me yere ni sister car with home.
Me hu pa me.
The ego say
ka me kwa party o. Me hu ya na the dame me.
Ka wa se mo fa me mbem.
The ego say me yere ni sister car. It makes me happy.
yes.
It is all shit. Here na no mo kra na. Ye ma me mo no the offering ba. Also therefore no sanem run answer. And you say because we need how to feed into that ego to get them the guy to do. But the near you know on person dictate tire say you see. And only the back to a be ma kwa wo no. O say sister who on kra ni bi. O be ma wo ba. Hwe the way a be ma behave na hwe the way o ba dey behave. O back to a be ma kra no. E ye be ma abusu. It is a wo bibi no kuru kan. Na wo tell me e bi say this. Whatever you want. Mamo, that's it. Eh, kasano. Open say o ma be man free say. Wajimi sebi. Oh. Oh yes, I there.
Kasa so there. Me na da e ma bebre nim kasa. Anyame nim no kre ni. Me so me your ba ni be ma bebre nim kasa. And sometimes I feel like oba hu se be ma don too much. Or hard. Yan kasa yi nti ye wetu ye fombo.
Metal to me. Don't money kasa and I say a mabe brain him a weakness.
A weakness.
And they try to use the weakness against especially
when they say I know the vice versa.
Especially when you've made a decision in the house. Now you're wrong decision. Especially when Obana kind say be a deal free na went in akwa. Hey, me do nyami 40 years. O man na ben yiri ada wo still no da so kasa.
Yeah, till the kingdom come.
Enyo baby, I me dey jack. Enu Kumasi dem see me di na chi a. Obe jira me afi baby, but because of my time nti no. Research.
God is my friend.
Ede show mu a, tese ma wo, me ma kasa as baby say me question ana. Who asem ka kasa?
Oh, we ka free.
Who dey kasa because my way a oben hu na no apai kwa na asa. Who dey kasa?
Etiefo nyina me chia mo why na mo hu sport a me abeje. Enu anu me ma mienu yi o ka pi. Sa nanfo sem na ye ka no. Se utie story ne kura na. Abranti say hwe ne he stand between Adamfo
and then Nigeria.
Why should even happen that way? And yes, I am here say you dictate chair a man and say bibi say and Adamfo say na e man nyame ma yen a chedie bi say your foresight be. We can predict things. Paul Okra can want some Bible.
Sir.
Famo.
How are you?
Polo mama.
Any Paulo maybe but our Bible
discernment of spirit. And e be yanko bia
Timothy.
Yes.
Timothy.
Timothy. First Timothy. Yeah, discernment of spirit.
We have maybe a Bible to see how to me.
Also go to me Bible so cry.
I mean, I'm the greater. I'm discernment of first Timothy.
E ma sa de nyame de ache ye. Enti ehu bibi ne ye ka se ade amane ba se ase ye kasa pi e wo monafofo mo na se bi se ye wo where you present ade no fiti ate ne ka no boko
stubborn academy thank you
stubborn akasa we yes stubborn we say
raise to the power
r square
Hey, sir.
yes stubborn we stop you can never solve it. Enti no na ya na ma ese adekro na ye ka na muntie e ba ye ma no
da yeso
ye na ye be we say no enti no na afia ma ase ye ni ya bre ye ni bre mu no na be sa se ye dictate a kire mu but enye ne sa eye eni bre no a ye de be kasa no ni we no ene ma aye yes enti mo na fofo ndia ke ni problem but sometimes so no ena fofo no bebre na aya ebia mutu ide mu wo se ne mu kan mu hie mu ane mu kan but ebi mu su hie mu a se ne ye kan ensa no mu ase ni sa ne mane ma e ho na se bio wo mu kasa filthy things no e ma pe ho nsem encourage wo wo mu na ye the type na wo no wo nye sa ne ma na wo mu e ma wo hu se bio
wajimi
yes
se
onye guy onye boss enti no they corrupt you.
And I think that is exactly what is happening here.
Yes.
I stand to be corrected. Maybe in this story, the friends are right. Maybe they are not. Into my membi sao since we hit ne da su jina umuno. Ye nwa be me o say chese ono de ono do ne yere or worship ne yere. Ah say ne o kan no kra me feel ye radi. Mo worship mo yere wate.
Idolatry. And it's apart from God, the idolatry.
Oh, please.
Worship and yet the kind of worship now would you? Okay. Oh, because we worship you, be and just say Bible yes worship and worship. I am the mumu controversial human.
So go word no use.
We have a mama sorry, I could see
Exodus chapter 3. Yeah. Thou shalt worship.
It's from Patro, move on, what it. Then there's a minimum say I saw forward and them. Potentially, or more can the crab community. Wow, would say and what me be now.
Exodus 20, honor a ransom to buy, a ransom to buy Exodus 20.
The same thing. But when yes, idolatry, be a person say, or don't obey bibia man. Na ni reason ne say or dream ma ho o hwese na yire onya na yire cross sunny din me ba o Versace what's the sound din
ba cho debi
adentia e personal
me sister because me for be papa din e me come me din okay me jam me papa din papa
on say a huge sacrifice. It is sa obema no na yire na ye sa sacrifice no and no eka ho bi ntina ohun ne say if she was able to do these things this and many other things for me then ya na aka to me nyema no Versace ma me mbisa like I said he tini gina mo me pesa no bejo ma me mbisa boni be na eye say obema ebedo Nigeria because obviously to ne friends no omonti bi da boni be na eye say be ma bedo Nigeria to that point where or say just say or adore ne no worship or cherish no e boni say obema be yes ade nana
me de me hu aka ne boni bia e wom aka efem e akon no keke say we yere sa just say the way we can now we can kura na because say we can poem bi kura because sani ade na ekọ no aka nya de but sa enamfofo we say mu se nyame ambemu a no mo asesa odon na ama ne oye bia no oye eti no sa kind of enamfofo ya ode ne ho abo wo mu yi wan hwe a no mo akose mo you always want money Felicitas we jimi kakra sebe
oh yeah and your waka
so ejimi
o say o say oye woman rapper chese na yere de na chechira bonase
whatever this guy is doing no ene mema sakura no hardly to come by say
big Mike troto ho obebisa me de ntia ana me mebisa ana say o question no ade nti na say mema mo ho aye na mema te say de Versace can why are you guys so scared? Is it because of Nemonam for Beka? Is it because the reason no Beka cheme patro to aso?
Enti no say na America no. Guy what mu say open yini pa che say minim no ba ne Beka say onya ontumi nye enyi nyina ya gina ntiase a wanya about ema film sacrifices na you make it Emma just say ya worry mu ye BBM everything around us Emma you sacrifice for it. The guy is doing the right thing as at now no. Or yeah the right thing but one sha na fofo na say no mo yama nyame ambemu a sa na meka
na just say
every no ye no but I the right way oba me bia sa na wo say kai sa no e dia sondue kura ba worry nim. O pa sondue and you also who send your baby yere respecting no yes serviceable to her just say enya maybe mo kura na o ya ye beka say ebre bi na me kan say me say me ti what say na me kunu mame aba na wa be hu say e kroma de meme nyina fa trash na wa be hu say ne ba be ma bre ikuta na oko you say hey and then do offer baller why zoom lion
o ma ire nfa
enso ya dia enti no
na oni mare ho semom o konso so na ne baba ekunu ye san so dia
okay with it
be me pe wa asem o be me do wo
yes okuru di odo enti bra we ne dia be me dia so o tie yanya ne o ye no sana nyame ebo no sa dia ne nye David na me ka say me chrom me nu say Adam enya ne ye nyame bo na onya ne ye ohunu oba no so say nyame abo no da o start so kan fu oba no right away no start me don pe me in debe
na de na enya ne o
enya
from the
abode sana wo say ke ye sana de ne tie sister na ene no enamfo bonesem eni akohwibra
Adam no ntia mortgage. Adam no ntia mortgage.
Na mortgage na
Adam no ntia like
Adam you don't have to love your wife if you are paying mortgage.
There be na ntia mortgage to just
Jinani now for a very long time.
Cooking.
Yeah. Cleaning. We are just a multitask. Anyama kwani ye. Enti back to asma na America no. Bra no de or ye the right things. I know think about me bia. E o yes so na de asomdwie. Abefie. Enti no to so no your man na fofo no corrupt no.
Thank you so much. Mini abema. I will also encourage you. Keep on doing it. Big Mike, why are you ready?
Oh, am I ready?
Question one answer and say.
Oh, sir, I didn't know. Remember, more don't you say I said endorse when I said.
I don't know. I scarce.
I think.
And now you bet to differ.
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of like think you know you were in Mema Papa near Mema Bonnie, right?
But averagely, no.
Averagely,
percentage wise, no.
I think
Papa no away outweigh nienya na outweigh.
Papa outweigh the onion. Honestly, if you ask me. Oh yeah, because a bear didn't say me like as one person. Like no one now forbid. Like I can point to like 10 friends that are married that are doing like what they're supposed to do, right? The problem is that love no dono. You're subjective. the way me don me yere so send Kumasi me don.
Definitely.
Right. And I say no so your third variable which is social media, TikTok. We say we TikTok no aka send me don me yere. And that sometimes no Nigerian movie na sometimes you yere hu sa de na on so what you say. And see according to Vanessa, yeah, Bible no come back and said men love your wives, right? But love na something American and say very subjective. The way me don me yere is different from the way Kumasi be don yere.
Yeah.
And there may be like the way Obe done it is dependent on how he's being treated at home. And then say, Vanessa saying, in your bema nan kasa apart, right? Say be like the way na yere or no can say this is how person worshiping a yere. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, right. And it's even a problem. So no, we'll have friends that do not have the same mindset as him.
Okay.
Which means that there was something wrong with him.
I'm thinking, so maybe they were in the same, they all had the same mindset. Experience now, or feel say no, I think this is the right way to go. But then, or still at the rapport with the friends, because they are the only friends he knows.
Yes,
so that is his dilemma.
At some point, like you have to make a decision, like who you are, maybe who you was have changed to like who you are now because of your wife, right?
Okay.
Oh, the problem is, me personally, like to even think that, they say like you are in a dilemma because like the friends that you had who have always been there since day one, and then now like you have a wife that, based on maybe the way she treats you, and based on like what you think that she has sacrificed for you, right? Sacrifice very subjective. So one worry should be married to somebody else, and that's she might not get married at all.
It's still a man.
That's what I'm saying. It's still a man. He might not worship her, or he might worship her. 50-50, right?
Right.
The difference is so what? I think most men appreciate their wives, right? Most. I believe so. It takes once they be a more can say not the Ghanaian community, but then it can say okay for munja na mo ko abro from say there.
Oh, send the abro for na worry because of some reasons them. Which
means be be ko bia mensa ho. Right? In see variance make us say as far as say bia appreciate him, I think so we do it. So bema esoro no pa bia ekọ ejuma na yire etena fie so ehwe nkwala na so no so ko ejuma ebenu aduane. We are all doing our part.
Okay.
I think so we are all doing our part. But like I say like social media very complicated marriages. Right? The fact say me yire doing say before now on TikTok video be the way I will be in a year vacation no me 10 over 10. Me catch me say personally me very boring. And if you see a place that you think that we want to go, book it, I'll pay for it, and then we go. I'll make time we go. But one yes I know chime and you could be. Yeah. And last time me bema Kumasi yire doing. No can say so maybe bema if I take the step to do it, there's some kind of like romance that come with it. But me I'm set in my ways. I've been like this over the last 30-something years. Right? I'm not saying the change is not good.
Change Jesus.
Change is hard for anybody.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm saying it's my child a problem. I'm saying
and I'm ready to.
I'm ready to do it.
To make changes.
To make changes. But I'm saying try me
yeah.
So I say, but that does not mean say me now for now you got that into that they are influencing me to do it. Me I feel like say I say to the pagans he was a pagan, right? And see that doesn't have them around because there are some ideas I could get from them I will not get from my wife. Right? A difference maybe my wife I point out say assume a scene yet Sheniye, right? I don't know. Per my judgment, and me one and I'll walk away from that person. But if this is like the group that I grew up with, me can say be a wedding best man will move. I come my wedding.
Yeah.
If you can't tell me like because saying I should cut them off, I will deal with them. I will tell them like and somebody be like if they say something like about my wife that I'm an angel one, I'll tell them to like stop and I say no big dance or any major I done for fat. But nipa don't want also want to say what drink. Right? Until like to my friends, we'll talk about what they want to talk about. Be it sports. We're not going to talk about my marriage, right? But as in loving your wife. Yes, but you might be woman. Ebia saying you need much saying in a setting where we would do it without even us knowing. Say maybe I make us say like me person me call about ADD. But like one day and I'll do it just because like my wife ended up like having us go. Imagine trying here, uncle.
I like the fact that you, in particular, you are open.
Oh yeah.
To just so not necessarily to make your wife happy, but then to make her happy.
Most men are.
So yeah.
Most Kumasi is GM like most men are.
Pacho, by the way, thank you so much to my producer of the day, GM Bakope. I Ernesto baby no. Kumasi. Yeah, ready on me hand. I'm very much. Show out. Yeah, the part 2, baby.
Do I feel like let's I'm sisters one sana. What the question about? Sister Kasala. Okay, say we say.
Eno na me be bisa we. Onse me be me fufu wo hwe ho kwan. Enti na me start here bisa o say wo wo jire ni bi. Wo wo jire. E na wo wo ma. Enti no I believe said the yenua be me ekeka nyina say yes sacrifices and area make which has influenced the way of feeling, the way I join. Your wife has also made all those sacrifices, yes, if not more. More. Do you feel the same way? Do you think, say, or no, papa no, ne they all can? I know in the wire turn or the wire turn between, or you're valid, like sacrifices. No, saying you're not making. No, is it valid enough for him to be in this kind of position? And so was the sunny do I believe so. Oh, the opposite. Yeah, she's super smart. Very political. It's so personal. That's what we are going to be used against you. Court of law. In the court of law. So sacrifice be anywhere ase I so say ukwa gina ni padom ni mu ko abusu ya ho obekwa ko fu bi ba say oba be hwe for the rest of it proud of be kai crack everybody sacrifice though. The problem with men is we do not talk about our sacrifices maybe boy agia to say yes yeah it yen kan ho asem men are suffering. Hey. No. Me bow. We say like the fact that Okoji be baba so. Do you know me myself? I say catch you say. That one. The baba. When me do what? Baby told her. I'm coming for you. How many people can stand this? Me make sure say be intimate ento me hwe ni o ko ba bi kura ka say be men ko tenafi o ba catch us ultimate kira me dey be asem to so are papa we believe. Yes. Do you know how sacrificial this is? Women have no idea what men go through. Yo. Because how they also they can sacrifice also will say sacrifice. What say? Can say no be that day. Me who say you sacrifice. Say, but could you much is given, much is expected, and I'm yes. No, could you never pop in? Me must have crossed Pentecost said that. Pentecost said, what could you Pentecost say that? It's about the mama. I'm not trying. If we say it's water, any pebian so I did be a bit to be protected be arrow. As I had the chronomal authority over it. As so called now, you come and I say, Mr. Baby, I'll come and count to Jaco. Oh, Debbie, you can't tell me nothing. They tell us all the time. And sacrifices. Even though I say, Mama, catch up, it is my responsibility to make sure say, be a hunter. Because me must say there as Beman. That responsibility, no, you will only have to be a man to understand that. Responsibility of provision. It's easy. Yes, but me maybe Obama me example, but I hope so you don't forget the example. On say o kasa me tie o pa. This kind of the same way now your banner's responsibility because should something happen to you oba nebusuafo obema nebusuafo they are also coming for
let's not forget say we are from a cultural setting bema ne diawari oba diawari men give access to relationship oba diawari o enti uko bema fie so kwa oba fie so kwa wari a asembe na typically tell busa with me asho oba everything that they are asking is how you are going to take care of Obama. We don't ask women I'm telling you, say the burden of provision.
Hakakrano, na membre say Oba ni de no and starting free sada na ye ba beji aware no wo de no and wo but me so coffee no wo de me coffee no na me so me de no
but what I'm saying is me didn't see aka tam say wo me hwe na so me so me answer ye
wo be hwa mo ho
oh de no asebe be busa wo ma me no
wo so wo
my wife has done a lot. Question that episode the trick. My wife has done a lot. The problem that men of today we have is women, and I think he touched base on it. A man is a sound posting all the time. To men get confused. A man is
as to the needs of women,
the priorities
make them
also
right.
The priorities of women change every minute, and it becomes so hard to keep up. Okay. And there's this thing scientifically, and I have to say, a man might join back open a at a time. Imagine me at a time.
Okay.
And when women are dealing with men should understand that we are not the same. And you do what so bit unity ba. No expect to say any kunu. And be recognize the same.
Unity, yeah.
You are doing need the same. And you go but ask me, was careful. I did chum that I'm quiet by. But did I so Joe with our expect to say what Joe? And you said tell you or yeah style. But I mean
but Kumasi, truth be told, okoye anything and who I for example, also one recognizing it right away. But manen koshe anti bubu obeka say me worry obeka say ada na address sir. What bad men ka say no bad, but oba start say be or share bubu or start be a first no share skimpy or start and no the right away you recognize it. Na na why fene dey na dey won nka
me yere ho fe enti
I am more no say what say
any more no kwa no so maybe say me yere ho fe enti da bia me hunu so beautiful. It's hard for me to see say bibi asesa. Oh god. And me personally bibi sesa o me ho kwa me see my wife too kwana mu say me feel kwa
you are a mess.
Like we do not pay attention to that level.
Sacrifice.
We say a man say that is why we need that balance. What balance or how do that balance more. They know she say every minute be no more expect to say move kwa near the move kwa near the it will not happen. See, because we are not equally like you. Share. And no, I'm saying the video be bremo somewhere. Na yes sister baako. We dey on other to public intimate me. Or say or mention the ex-husband so much. I didn't know mention the ex-husband that everything na ne kunu ye ba no. Every Sunday be ne kunu kokoro ne car. Ne kunu ye adwuma me ensa. Ne kunu de ye adwuma me ensa de ne call university manage degrees. Two different
masters.
Wow.
Two different masters. After the first degree, we two different postgrad. At the count. But Bemane Unya baby Siwi, Bemana Casano Shatano, because Felice Bemane beneath.
Anyway, do be messing nampa.
Police say be man e beneath her.
That's so wrong.
No tia no ye be man say. Also wonim be man and one day be man twa so. Also one ni tiri mu no onim sa de na no de ye be man no. E wrong. But that's how no feel it or be because be man will take it.
Oh.
That's not.
Not
a member be brave problem you facing say and yes we cannot be that romantic now. Mopana say we cannot do things for you. Yeah, but you see when you start doing certain things, it becomes a responsibility. Share.
Never your responsibility. No, yeah, responsibility. Share. I get it.
Brabby.
Okay.
Na yere. On one change ne bano or akrano ne akrano na da asori dem akrana ye no ye di akrana koma ne maame osmo fa ne koma ne papa asori dem o mo fa ne koma papa on yi dai.
That is so wrong.
You see the problem with a man say e di ama mema very skeptical when they are taking on certain responsibilities a man so and I'm being honest and I'm being very honest. With your man, when you start doing so much, it becomes your responsibility. Bema on no free say, okay, me yere pi, ma me no dey na me nya me yere. Ono dey no gen be no afei na referee say on so ye aduane ma. It happens all the time and I think
so baby
yeah.
So ba na ye aduane ma ye di.
Oh really? Oh really? You want to go there? You see there are so many responsibilities that men have taken her. Yeah, ne mana akoye say yeah, but you know these things happen. It happens all the time.
Enye man no na society no enema eba ni say be man
e no society.
The way cry be our be man who treat me ye pie ko nipa mu ase ne wo ye bukta me bag sister bia we ni kunu kuta ne bag a wo mu ko yi ase obi to me phrase sister ne ka kire ne say next time no mani kunu kuta ne bag bi na ese be ka se wa jimi ne kunu but your case normal
normal to be complete.
It's just our society.
We say normal.
But it's our culture though. We are not
white. Interested. I mean, can't tell sister be she and person one mean kufi, nko ware nko koto ko. But that's say kufi. The culture.
Ya tu kwa yosi yesu ade kakra kan your culture ne ho.
No, say disua na ma besua egu enko ware ko.
Na say David na say sa disua na so nti na first na say tete no.
Sa disua na
ho ade pe kuma say first na ye ma ho ade. Enya disua na bi nti na ye say wo ye ho ade wi a ye be kokota ko sign.
Enti na die be say.
We advance.
So ware a.
No.
Enipa no wa anye ayi a ayi onye fia ware a.
Enfi no. Obey fia ware no aye quarter ka. Entie no kuma
say na odwen say so it's a be crowd like the year bag like that like there is nothing wrong with it.
What is wrong with it?
They no cry.
Ne every cry baby.
On cry baby. No they no.
Na crash na
bag no nim so won't mean credit na fire.
I say,
David, and yes, I ain't mean Crantina. Ya fab, ukra my it's just romantic. Romantic, you would say romantic.
Now, what about the people
in the corporate world, like corporate world, right? You put dinner, a buffuna mumushomono. Omo mamu krum press.
Oh, what would be a door what would be a door my one dear?
Who see your beer? Okra na yere press.
Oh, Matthias, but what would be a door?
The same thing. It's not. Yeah, optics, right? Oboni bema ebi do man na yere to them it's normal, like that's their culture. But even in their culture no, Omo nkra mo yere mo bag in public.
My movie be no be kuta ne
It's a movie. Hollywood. It's a movie. Hollywood is
movie as me
I say chill to movie. Yes, it's a movie.
So what I say.
It is so bad.
But you kuta yere bag. What is wrong?
We are not saying anything is wrong with it.
What is wrong? Say any bag na sem kra na eka. But door dey okay.
Matoka ama, right? Say baby waka wunti my late. Now me be me door driving side me na me kwa. I don't see anything wrong with it.
But why do I have to open the door for you?
And make I say,
what is romantic for me?
What is
it? After you serve me as I'm eating, then you're wiping me.
That's
romantic for me. Will you be able to do that for me?
Why won't we be able to do it?
Say,
reciprocal. You give, I give too.
But yeah, but me sure yeah, be cool but that's about it. We could do fear. Come at Tanasi, na me ira kofa, you know, the so go no da be cemented, but then I be so me did no. Never free to be no.
Yeah, born
your papa.
When your papa.
What is
if there is anything personally I think sir yeah generation we know, right? Anybody between the ages of like 35 to like maybe 45, no, we are doing better than
way better.
Our parents will not do. For example, me growing up, I can say I saw him like 10 times, but the man took care of me, right? The man took care of me. The people that I lived with outside of my dad, in Bema, the things that they did. If I use that as a role model for me, you don't want to be maintenance.
1 second.
And I'm saying, sir, Big Mike, I'm
saying, sir, we are doing better because I've seen how men in their 50s, even till now, still treat their wives. And when their wife sees us, almost say, hey, Mike, what more you do? We are not doing anything. Why? Because of social media. Right, because
social media.
Human beings
in the movies and everything.
Human beings,
but that's how we are.
Human beings are like. That's where I'm coming from. Human beings are like machine learning, right? The more you feed it with data, I didn't know it's picking every time. Maybe Rebecca said, massage my feet. Rebecca said, oh, man, we said, the goalpost is always moving.
Every time.
And I'm saying, sir, in your various argument, right? Was because, like we had some issues, right? And then we're debating on the car. And I was saying, this guy is reliable, right? Making not my wife with my style. Mind you, I'm the one paying for the car, right? Making and then the only reason why she doesn't like the car is because a friend of mine have that car on Penas. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason. I came back to the studio, right? Maybe I had him say, and I was like, and then we hear it like, you know, not you car variance and come back. I feel like I was like, oh. I see the reason why, because as soon as you see what can it be, now I'm personally assuming you see what can. Next, sir. Later on, we be like, later on, like not with Kroger, and I was like, I think, sir, we work on international. I see you read my mind. That's what she said. You read my mind. There's nothing wrong with the car. The only reason why she don't like it because Obi. And see, you can say is in competition among but I say, oh, it's not true. No. There's never a time I buy a BB because of a man. No, they did it to look good. They did it for like to look younger, to look good. And see, yeah, I said,
oh no. Don't bring that. Don't bring that.
I'm saying, sir. The things that
you are
What's it?
Wakojiskana.
Abia. Because last time you took an answer. Na me ni ba or him or card, right? Now me here can oh, car right there now okay. And I'm say I thought also per Tesla. What changed? Into what financial keep your car to the car banyan. Tesla.
Interest na switch.
Do you get it? As a mess me your bar. Do you think that like that is fair?
Okon ni befi no oye na yere sa because the over manage me e di enti na mati mi kasa asem because they know they are not being fair to men.
Oh please.
So,
baby bi wo hwa me ne mo be ya drink. Ti said there now Big Mike o can say you guys, some of you guys are doing better than nana.
Yes.
I cannot, like I was just thinking about said those times no. Obe na oba ba shenechi. No so nyoma. Na be me kura se kan keke no dey mo. Ana omo fefu mu ba. You know that was in the olden days. I remember when my dad came here for no. Na or ye aduane a so say mama ti na on sense umbre no fa na say papa krom ade on to me me yes how kono kwa ho za
na me catch on like
I mean unim so o twe na unim so oye mienu no ase me mama so na ene ya say my mom has gone back to
that's what worked for them.
You know
that's what I say. And I'm saying
that will give you.
I'm saying right now.
This was happening Saturday when we were old. Yeah. And it's been like that. So I'm thinking, now, especially now, some of these men, they will help.
The young guys are trying.
Don't get me wrong. Maybe Papa no Adriane pa. And then sometimes be a make of your na Adriane. Obey jollof and a jollof obey to try yam in egum. Obey jollof obey nyoma. But when it comes to serve me. Opese what serve ebi have se fufu na ade amana obema ni nsuo obema ni semina napkin that can okay in that case no me ba kasa me chance mama chance na also kasa se said ye kumase kasa sa na mo pe no sa na mema adenti na ma try aye bibia for example they now can about wifey my bedjuma me pon akono me expect say enka menya romantically no
le bi na me nka se nka menya o na me kase you are expecting say e be expectations what we go by
enka enye bibisa which of course a lot of men they are expecting say me pon adwuma me ba no e ba no rather modern day bi mo so ekọ adwuma ba Versace adenti na ye go ema bi mo minka say be maybe here or baby or ha and it's not into minka my nyina man or background cruelty and it's mind and maybe more ha which most of the women no sacrifice these sacrifices na men man no recognize no they don't recognize some of these men they don't recognize they don't recognize
what.
And now these two men want to counter with the fact that I'm also sacrificing. I know. To you, do you think their sacrifice is comparable to yang? She me say enye hwe kra no kwa wo so.
It's a big no.
Kwa wo so that women that die
I know.
Because childbearing.
The men that
don't get me wrong, childbearing nipa mienu na mo ye mo adwe se mo be na maye. But at the end of the day, the bigger responsibility is on just one person.
Yeah, and that one person reaps the bigger benefit.
With
you don't think so?
With what? Benefits in any day.
Benefit
because wow. Having kids, the kids are for the both of you.
No, they are not.
The kids, you planted it. And germinating.
Yeah.
What is the Madam, Big Mike, they mean finance. Well,
I was a
thank you.
Mimi sacrifice 9 good man.
Na je to ma ben so I don't so.
Exactly. Tell me
easy. 9 month journey. It was.
Na one na usu no. One day za usu.
It suits me as it suits you.
C-session. Edu baby come be say Nyankopon say aden na ma no one year there in such a way say you be 5 months 4 months na no yes you amamo yes me go bi wo odo ma wa na ndi onu yakopon na semwa na mo sa experience
muna mutumi work aside into sapiens munya.
That was a punishment for.
Yeah, punishment no fine. Yeah, you too say yeah.
What do you do?
But also be man so bad then. Ube say we no.
Why you complaining? No complaining. No say complaining of yamboa.
You can complain. Punishment say in labor no mebre. Enemy
but one can say
but any friend no so we be man no be sign and men nyina ye adwuma san wo mani mu fifre ya san fa be man
ya ka se mu ntafi a mo se mu ntafi
no ba no so so ya san e no so de imuntimi nji be mu
see session one see you see session I will not wish anybody see any session
ya keka
yes sister me my see session my ya his eno chikura no eniama kitenkiti be ma etumi to hysterectomy
yeah
ya wa ni ya no
sad
and you mo bebre na giti guy ya sem ye odi aba ye ken em se we hu se na yire
go through o see ayi operation plan 9 section
na mi sun ye because me femi ma me wo Ghana say ye twa me na me ba eda court na kwala ni sun na me tumi nko me mu empeja me ba no obi na be sra me na obo a me peja kwa free one mama me ba na eda court ni bi me ne dampa so because me jimi hu bia enye me se afemi ti wo me bo mani na me sun enye ye nyina na ye ya ade baako se me na meti wona me su ho ani suo
oni masema
enwe chi nyina no baba bi wo ho a ekrom ha mu obi ba begua wo kura first 3 days no boa wo na sane aka ni nyina wa na o da so enu aduane na be ma no ba
e ba o expect say aduane wo fie
wo sa bre ni nyina mu wo ye washing wo ye cleaning who seen any ama the most annoying part kura ni say ni ama na wo di hamper na si ho mo ama ni say on oyi na tare na on fengu hamper ni mu no wo no ye ba bia ni mpaboa o hwehwa na afro bebi say nai ba ko we de bia wo arrange things wo organize things wo branka be ma no wo ho no kura betumi aboa wo ohu bibi se bibi da fom a no watam no de ato ha mo wo kitchen wo ye aduane anu ba wo sweetie wo hia help in chance mu kura try me no say me soap no de o be misuse no but hey you are trying bua me ye nyina na ye we say o mo a baby ene me pese surprise now the na kwatina baby me hu say ya wo bre within the week ni say this has little things
yeah, no, and some can doors and
they might crack
yeah some can say
yeah mama can say bi every me kunu share me bufo ofie na ye kwa yie na ono no ni ti o twasa quarantine no edu ba bi a me na me ye ma no na
wa adwuma we na so asia de aka wo
o ka so o baba to o no be yo ka ade a metumi aye o so de kwa be akwadwuma
ka no metumi a shave ni neat ti say na we shave
thank you
yeah na woni mi ntokwa wo bufo wo nti no ono aye na ade no ye na ti ko no ana me shop bray said I'm from me who me money be akwaye na say because ade wa na se me hwe no money de kwaye na say na me no etu ya ho ada makuma to me no ka che say ada wo kwaye wan yi wo ti ko mo ya ade ma ase odon ni we na ye di ebe ye bibia ma no na eso krapo ti but naturally no e ma ye sa nyame abo ye enti mu ye bi niama sa akura na enti ga ya sema ye ken onko so ando ne yire no ontie ne na fofo ne ka because omo percent tokwa pe enesi fie ho be me bi ado ne yire ye se wa eden wa jimi no ye jimi
yeah no correct
oni omo de sa ade ne ba
ho am na de sa ade ne ba
ma
sese
ma
sese so ba ka say ayi ma me mo ade
sro ba let me say we kasaro
na daddy o pacho show na mi show
na show na me
me ma kwanya na wo kasa me ma wo kwanya uni akwanya se wo kasa
let me ato aso let me ato
isani ye
but let me ato aso
better let to aso
okay that is the cat me o say onye mi enu usuni
a C section
ni ade oni mu ada reba krumu a me sunye ye adwuma na kwa Mexico ni ge bi fiafia mi so team leader
small girl
unu ameti akoja so what get some from travel
because one na pa
me he sick pa be se ko travel ke wo be bomani na mi so enye me ya kada de mi je adwuma no ka me nya adwuma ni
of course
o ta se it's a name nyame yira
enya ne yire a
it's a name nyame yira
nko ni yira nko nko adwuma no mpo
me say nyame yira come to the studio here akonya ne dai 3 months
but na say on count me for girl ma that the girl one
no what I'm trying to tell you say the decisions that we make in life, we make it because of these beautiful women that we love.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh.
Decisions that we make
like
in life. Men are buying bigger houses, not because of themselves,
No.
because of women.
and their children, their own children.
Yeah.
And the women's children.
Emema bebree. Ewo die. Ewo mo yiri mu din mu a omo na etu sika. They not even asking. Because they know they are taking care of onim so the family.
It's responsibility.
And I said yeah. I'm saying say in as much as you guys think say you go through pains near there, we also have our pains that we do. Our pains
Which
may not
is
be.
what?
Our
Working.
pains may not. Do you believe? Oh, mental health. Do you think physical pain and psychological pain, which one is painful?
The psychological.
Men go through psychological pain when they are wild.
Women too do.
Very much
Men go through psychological pain when their wives are pregnant. I remember when my wife was pregnant with the first one, sick all year. Sick all year. And never found a couple pregnancy. Let's see how you ready crowd.
But by force.
I'm so sad. Me say, me who say me supervisor, but I'm starting to be name you. Come and say, "Oh, me supervisor to me who? Oh, whom and him say, I know what to say. Oh, whom you have heard? No, I will see it. I'm a call. Nini na muna be also no gumachi o.
Of course.
Ofuri hokobia. The pain of trying to make sure that this woman
It's okay.
will be okay, the kid will be okay. By the time will be free hospital, but no will be done. That pain, no, be say or be bien or betiase. The same way I will pain, no,
Yeah,
be
yes,
bien or betiase. It's that pain of provision or be bien or betiase.
Okay, but
We are going through a lot.
you are,
Our
and I
problem
agree.
is, our problem is there's no safe haven for a man. That's our problem. Enti, okakra na oka na waka ne say.
Kasa yam from.
O twa so, onim say e member bebree mu lose big opportunities.
Because of family.
Big opportunities because of wives.
Yeah.
Big opportunities. They say me can say me ye kutofi. Have you see there was one time he generated in him. He generated.
I will name
on package.
Yeah.
Yo, babe, we get a good deal. The landlord is selling this house to us. Direct. Let's just get it. I'll change the kitchen.
Change, yeah.
I get so pissed off. I say, you know what? Make a decision. Which house you want to buy? Buy it. Yes. You ready?
You did the right thing.
Should it be that way?
Yeah, and like something said.
If you no, could take care of it. It's in your own pen.
What if you can afford it? No, what if you can't afford it? What if you say monthly mortgage? The same person, which means having which is having
to work extra.
You have to keep 2 jobs.
I don't think that Mexico need me or this
Kumasi, truth be told, all said they're working in na meet you. The psychological and nyoma and mema be go monkafra. I understand. But guess what? Psychological trauma and women also go through it. On top of the physical pain, they go through it too. The uncertainty of okay, what if I lose it? What if I lose my life? What? A lot of women go through counseling at their 3rd trimester because of the uncertainty of what if mamba? What if me lose me back? So we go through counseling, and that should tell you, say psychologically, women are not also in the right place. So on top of that, you go through the physical pain on so. Don't make it look like.
The point is, women make it look like say a man and recognize they say they go through pain.
Yeah. Oh, I know dear. You guys do. Until I mama
we do. But I don't think say women think we go through this psychological. No, especially when they are pregnant.
They don't think so. We understand it. They don't think
so. So we be try about you. Sometimes we should cross our how we plan. Yeah.
Because so born a baby out to me baby.
Like the sir. As what do I say? Why say? I am ready. As what? Sir, we am system Italy.
Why ready? No say.
That responsibility of protection and now so better the makers. And I'm just saying making sure say
on or say you're okay.
Anything can happen.
I don't know anybody aware who say. Say, when him say my camp body answer my question be a question be I was on my heart. I mean Mr. Big Mike. Oh warrior, do you own your body again? Like, do you own it? To say my worry, my body na me dey na your dear.
It's your body. It's your body because when I come to you to be intimate and you say no, and then I force myself, it's rape. You can report me and I'll get jailed. So in this country, or even in anywhere, I think in anywhere where common sense is rational, it's.
Because when him say in our African setting, like I say, I don't know about deny ukuno of a held ukuno, worry we are body no.
Yeah, but
that is figurative though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do
yeah,
know that.
Figurative,
because somebody need to
at
the end of the day. But that's what it means. It means when you're warrior, you have to lose yourself.
Yeah.
Because you share this body with somebody else. In that case, aden amenyam. Ube cha mesicha. Wo se medwe ho psychologically.
Enti me yi na say me na moja bi bana. Just in case, hypothetically, right? Not you do hospital. Not you be say then like what happened, like you know. Do you get it?
Oh, and there nothing.
No, maybe say the first son, there was no single appointment that wasn't there. And the guy said, "Omo sign paper BBC, and pregnancy was a high risk quarantine. I had to say, and I'm looking at it. Why am I even taking this responsibility? This is the responsibility. BBC, yeah, state, almost that will counsel or no better now can't treat the mutual on BBC about which you. It will be beer, a cabby will be
more because it's her.
You see,
it's her.
What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say is say women do not recognize, say, go through that pain.
And no, dear, if we don't, it's wrong.
But you and I know.
Pain, the level, no, and yet as high as ours. That's why we also want you to recognize.
I'm not even talking about it's not even a level of pain. That's not even what.
So you guys have
what I'm saying. We know. Yeah. I don't think say them beer will be say unim say a mark was with dangerous. I don't think that there's any single person.
Oh,
but I'm telling you say I'm telling you say there are 80% of women that do not even recognize say when they are pregnant, their men are going to stress.
Me need people in Indiana, right? Or me answer. But so for fourth one. Right, doctor, or third one, Dr. HNA, he's not like on cast on child war, but on common in Sambabi. But his wife, after his wife is insisting on of having like another one. Naga, like I said, like we shouldn't do it. So what you say? This is a guy that cares about his wife's health.
Right.
Until Obama, I ain't seen enough on him, but like she still wants the support of somebody.
I don't know, man, don't vaccine to me.
I'm going to say for what?
For what? Say.
The same way.
Is it not
in my body?
In my cultural setting.
Yeah.
Yes,
a taboo.
We are so.
Madam for be kuno. Osi madam for no nye madam for Ghana na eye na yesi isade a oba ne family planning e bi. An oba no say because of the health problems bi ntino and doctor ne yes and your toma be man say no be man no.
A taboo.
What must work me castration.
Let's say castration. Any castration. We are see you do what say what you want for about cry the odi.
Yeah.
Wash.
We are see you do what you want for about. Now if we compare here so one back ever said to me.
There be o.
There be no about so family.
Because about Kempna. Oh no, what done for you there? Who can say Nico Jenny say be or ban no be a no commune. At that moment, no concern. Would the Mobano Cognum no who knows is here within a year or be worried.
So, Bema.
It's at the very moment in our Bema.
Because most who I actually worry.
For a certain moment, after that moment, you know, is gone. Mumu mema no mudie ni nyina no.
Me person.
But yeah man de obi to me wo we are to me the same person again. The trauma obe femu no e destroy the life.
Unim say mema abobo down nyina e wo mo gire mo enyinse.
Inti me ba.
I'm telling you. Che bebe bi wo ha o so woni ne yere to because me kunu no want to say all of a sudden what is me say the stress that we go through during that time
Die. No, the thing is it can happen. I'm not saying say it
cannot happen because of
no once in a while, but I can tell you say a ma almost go mad because of our war. It's a minion impact on your I don't know higher than said them as my stressed out into about the stress about that which of course it can no a man so when can be about that more it's maybe say for me I'm not speaking for say maybe more me I do recognize the contribution of a mema as mentally psychologically
don't use the word contribution the sacrifice. What you
I recognize you guys' sacrifice.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is the sacrifice you guys give and you make it's nothing compared to the sacrifice women make.
If I'm getting you right, what you guys are saying is that because you guys go through twice as much pain or sacrifice as we do, no, that warrants like say like we should like appreciate you.
Yeah, because you know what? Even the Bible says.
But then what is appreciation?
Women may be so once ever shade you made this. Me so what question for me? And you have maybe some question.
Okay.
Don't worry, maybe that's a question now.
No problem. Yeah.
See, so the point I'm trying to make is that in as much as some of us we recognize what you guys go through, even the Bible says, say, women are the weaker vessel. Until regardless of a bad stressor, you guys probably might be able to handle it better than we will.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when it comes to the physical changes and everything, me say a baho, a mawa, and your master son be brave.
True.
Adentina obema like a mema and recognizes say okay apart from the mental the emotional everything physically also and your master mind you obema sharing something about the person with all the changes the physical changes that is going on or that has gone on with Obano adentina obema bi make I said the one we have in our story because on the or stick it to the wife
yeah.
But ne friends ni bi no adentina they feel more offended. I don't know if offended is the right word, but more disgusted
by his wife's
body. Now, and then I was listening to a story about a Nigerian musician. You know what he's done? On your banner jai, no mujai no. And there was a conversation, a text message conversation. We don't know who leaked it, but it was between him and his wife, where this guy was body shaming Obano, of telling how her boobs are sagging, how she's not beautiful, how her tummy is this, how all these telling the woman, and it's out there in the public. We don't know who leaked it. At the end of the day, we tend to forget. Say, be a Obano sagging and other, and I know didn't compare other women. Ushia obano na na sa nyoma ni na ya ebi anka wa ankope no to the extent of obe ware no. Why is that some of you are not reasonable enough to recognize say oh I am part of the reason why and you na more appreciate it na more fun sa you guys some of you guys want to eat your cake and have it.
I think so, in the natural course, most people want to eat their cake and have it. But then when it comes to say,
so you want to me answer question without generalizing. Would it be for you will be a wife?
In Banaka, I want to eat their cake and have it. It's true. It's true. My talk about was it me saying you don't. But anyway, eating your cake and having it. And see, if I say, Sabi, there might be like Obe Kasa, like talking about like the Nigerian actor or actress, no, like with Jimmy. Honestly, because there is, I don't think as a responsible man like you.
Jimmy reading because all the Sebika.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Say for public consumption.
I don't think any like responsible, reasonable, wise men be about like would say what he said. Now, very saying the problem is, I think so. Women should be appreciated. That one, I believe in it. I believe I mean, like, if I know like what my wife's like, maybe like her biggest desire is, and then I can grant it, I can afford to grant it.
God bless you.
I will do it.
Yeah.
Right. And it has nothing to do with like her having kids for me or not. It has more to do with
generally
like knowing said this person have my back. Me coming to me like I don't like put value on Sabia because about our means, I have to like honor her, right? I look at it more as like a loyalty. Say like I have this person behind me, like no matter what, this person got my back. Okay. When I see so like like I cannot trust this person like having my back no more, and then we have a problem.
Okay.
So what I say. But about now, like about the best son. Naturally, and then I think it's a preference on account and expectations, right? Naturally, Bema be obi proba like our breast like obi what like preference for one. But I'm saying that like and then like you can go for a type like obi one say the wife who we are based on and it's not I don't prescribe to Omaka say ne yire wu a say be manage now one because minimum be a okojina on me who we when na ndabio. Yes, when we na ndabio.
Because why disgusted by the
it's not this like he was like I think it's a trauma.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with say yeah obviously like what he saw like the things that we see can feed into our memory and it's really really bad. And me personally me say like my wife or what I don't go there. I'll be in the hospital.
I think you can be there but not looking at it. You can just be by her side while she's pushing. You don't have to see.
I think that's never been our culture.
Yeah.
And most men cannot stand it. We ask you when young to say.
Yes, be more crap pass out.
It's true.
Yeah.
Me say like I know a friend that since then into on the wife almost die.
Oh.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with say be on bune yira na say baby. And I say be like the wife when you
traumatize it.
Yeah.
But me bow only ni jai no back for back for.
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day it's the same thing.
Now I know not
create.
All he needed was counseling, therapy. That's all.
Because of that.
No, amicable was just like a split
problem.
It's not working anymore. And I'm saying, you be on them we sure it's not. He can't stand this, and I said, okay, I'm Batman for this man is always there, like through the pregnancy. So make us say, mostly, most men would not do that. You're in Kwasiafobi way, Musabe. Yeah. Like on my drink, and today be like, okay, say choose right, communicate, choose right, communicate. So problem, like Obada would not the body best and be a new feel some kind of when I said like disrespect her. Boils down to the communication and choosing right.
Yeah.
So like I said,
you will know from the beginning.
You can't change me.
Yeah.
I can do things. I can compromise to make you happy, but it doesn't mean I've changed.
Yeah.
I believe in what I believe. Nobody can change my mindset.
Exactly.
So what I say. And see me, I feel like
say, hey, for come cancel. You very nice. We had there to me the Sunday or no believe in.
No. Chance. Me the awareness saying like any man that would do that, no. Like he's not wise.
Okay.
Yeah, men should. There are things that men should appreciate their wives.
Okay.
And their partners, but how they would do it, and that's like the reason behind why they're doing it. The idea is very subjective. Like like I said, I think so. In many people, like it's their dream to like have a family. Having a family means having kids.
Yeah.
Right. And then if they can't have it, they will adapt. Right. And see whether you like it, whether you like it or not, our bodies do change, men or women. Like it will change. Like it will be more like physical. But so I mean, you still grow up. Your body will still change.
But and you're rapid, sir.
And American.
That
and see,
time.
you know, in somebody here can and it's like the crowd said, in memory need be air try. It more so like, you know, so much in first word we are willing to do it. But the problem is that yeah. That's more keeping that's a go post movie and at one point you know, we'll get tired. And then it would be like okay, me boy you have to make your cry.
In fact, Nipa and Kasa, it's hard to please. Nipa in general. We are in your meme, your marium when my
especially when our wife.
Some men are also not pleasable. Let's call it spade.
Most men are.
I stand to.
Like the way I was raised, I live with my auntie and I did like everything by myself, and that's everything in the house. So now, like I have this like innate thing in me, said nobody can do my laundry right. At one point, my wife my laundry. I go and then put it back in the washing and then wash it because it's not me.
It's in the mind.
Yeah, to her, you know, like it's a problem. In the beginning, you know, the first maybe 3 years of our marriage, you know, she felt like maybe like I said like when it's not it. That was just me. So I told her, said, well, yeah, obviously I see man in your man. He's already like I'll just do mine, right? When my mom comes to our house, some my maybe fear, not friends. My wife, I tell her, so like my mom knows me. But my wife will go out of her way to do like settings and like you don't have to do it. So what you say? Yeah. I'm saying most of them like more expectations via they are not realistic. Know the men that you live with.
Right, and I totally understand.
So
if I know your partner,
that's
because
it.
If we are saying you be fear, you know,
yeah.
say will be fear. Me that's a big mic.
One last thing. So like no matter what you do, I'm never gonna open the door for you as my wife. It does not make him a bad man. It doesn't.
True, and I agree.
That's all.
It doesn't.
Now I talk 100,000 amount. Door now I mean so be enough we say harder.
Now be also talk 100,000. No be door now be one.
But also be bonny woman.
And the only say on any decision. At the end of the day, as women, you just have to.
It means I don't appreciate you. I appreciate you with the $100,000. Are you talking about pulling the door?
Listen, that appreciation, no, it's exactly. No. The thing is, in your mind, you've appreciated me, but maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Or I'm looking for more. The little things makes me love you more.
So you see where our problem is when the fancy smaller than bigger.
We fancy them all.
We'll never match up.
In his head. Yes. In his head.
We not feel say bibia.
But enye bibia sa.
It is say pesi ehunu mu ebe enye ne say.
Nyabotre beba ho. Research be can den ma kamede. But research ba me bisa, do you think say with aware any my body esesa with the psychological nyome ya yeke, do you think say ye kwa aware ma we are not told and now we are told by yenti, especially if you are counseling, no, that our counselors should do better and open our eyes to the realities of what's to be expected in marriage? Do you think say we are lacking as far as counseling is concerned?
Yeah, counseling, no. Yeah, normally no more tired, no. I don't think say yeah, one more touch base and yeah maybe more. I think say because of wow or no or be call for counseling when I can be 2 months be pay.
I'm not worried. That's not enough.
It's no baby call be call no one more year just one more bobo. eniama bi musu keke. And another thing so say, bet me akwa counseling for 1 year, but no will not change him, and now it will not change her. Obia, it is a Obia for different background. Anna, all by it, you know, me cousin be, ne Obia free baby for or you Obia baby or tina yeno. Only professor be what tech, and it's now all the professors only ye. Chinchan be or per se the book we are handed at the hall, the cup we see
OCD.
Me cousin no pick is at the end free. Oba no so ye, I don't care. It's no one counseling be compatibility is not working. It's well no with this no some counseling and some young wedding. Me sure say ebebo bo sanya manu so aka just say bia okunu ono no free have so
power rent ko obe no so you need so you organize but obo
to me no madam be na kan o ka chere ma me say until na o ka say sa council na e ba ne mo kan na e dey adwuma ye ko face real thing no waware ni ma ye ye mo keke no nti I think say counseling ni dey say ye kan 100% pa dey ye adwuma be ye 30%.
Okay.
70% ni dey enye adwuma omo wura mu ankasa
na ye adwuma. Yeah, mommy, when our mothers and our fathers and our grandmothers were in control of counseling, most of the time about boons and must start church.
And no nanka, yeah, I just wrote it down. Then I think so. You see, and sir, from the onset now, you're the better thing, crown. It's only in that it's within.
O course, school fear many years, or cinema, I mean, New York.
Yep.
School fear me or call one or call course me 6 months me no be boba was the school fear me to say about you know what about
but things anybody be so a cake
mem dey me per what I have seen in this me say can't be onim wo wi ase pa me ma me say ne say me ware na ma me say o ware am bianca media.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Most of the don't forget say remember I want them papa to say me from the one me started say me me nyina or you are aware of me and son me be aware of myself.
Yeah.
I get it. Now what makes you think so bad now mama they and no mama nim no.
But we have lived the system where that system worked
to a certain point.
It worked.
To a certain point.
When you say a certain point,
no, it didn't work like that.
Just 1960.
They were just enduring. They were just enduring.
But hold on.
Saturday, most of it were endurance. They were just enduring the marriage.
Marriage is happiness.
It's not.
Marriage means marriage adult is hard.
It's a mixture.
Adulthood is hard.
If you're in a marriage and if you're in a marriage and you are enduring, get out. Marriage shouldn't be endured all the time. No.
Marriage and endurance. Now only niema you baby bi wo hokra sabi oba nya na menses kra na hontimi me no. You know endurance I need to endure. Marriage. It's what I'm saying.
That doesn't also mean that it shouldn't be happiness.
No, nobody says that
there should be that balance.
It should be balanced.
I don't know. Anything like that, and your dog closes.
There's no system in this world that is always going to be hard and quiet. It's impossible.
That balance. So
what I'm saying, endurance is
endurance for bad times.
Yes, when it comes, endure.
Yeah.
The problem that we are having. So we example. Make us say memo. Oh yes, you know, endure. You know, and I may tell say endurance is a part of the process.
It is, and
the process. So it we endure the hard. The same way, it will maybe also our exercise.
It doesn't mean it's the path. And there's a point, not path.
There's a point in marriage. Remember the hard part. Yeah. And then there's a part. No, but because you're solid. Yeah. But why never be our head? It's really part. Oh, another. Yeah. I endure the hard times.
You enjoy the good time.
That is what marriage is about.
Yeah.
But statistically, no, almost the other way than hours. It's then we turn around and they are a lady Vivica Fox and they are Becca. she's messed up. Obinyanga, Obibewar, 60 years.
Very good.
Yeah. Viveka Fox, actress. Nigeria nigga Tiwa Savage. So I'm saying that the tough times, you know, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing. They say, who say Nipano, and your boy paye, Edukana, baby, touch baby.
Yeah.
My wife say, oh, my first child New Year. I think I don't know what I'm. Oh, to be any hey, me
postpartum depression.
Me just say, oh, to me quite the Jumaba. Me ba not one who hit it. You know the beginning. That means we name anything about
Postpartum depression. Yeah.
Until some have to be calm. I said, then they kick you and say, damn, the wife. Me na minimum. I could have left her at those times.
Yeah.
Or never chance. But that has shaped in our me fair. And then we are happy.
And then you're happy. Yeah.
Or never chance. There are so many things that we are all going through. Even me not knowing say my wife is sick. It's a big burden to me.
Yeah.
It's a big burden to me. Like we will be to
Yeah.
It's a question of the good to go. We are all
in it.
Yes,
the problem then is we need to understand each other. So any if you are the Mrs. can say maybe the end of something what the say you're trusting me,
it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Justify. Maybe
it's measurement make I say the movement to me in Yakopon as well. The measurement to me in Yakopon.
But at the end of the day, why are we working too?
So we just need to appreciate each other. But Moka said we do not appreciate you. It hurts my soul because we do a lot.
Yeah, because once
we do a lot.
Once more, you guys are doing a lot. We're not seeing it. We're also looking at it. We're also doing a lot, and then you guys are not seeing it. I don't like we are
bumping heads.
Yeah.
Once are -20, then you put the boot just no. My son right. Men charm me,
yeah.
Into Ubekwa Kucha.
Well, sure, say we because Obi Befa home now we pavement na state or quotation.
They said they give to chat up. We go chat here.
Yeah.
Well, imagine what do you think about it? So you didn't what yeah.
Oh, that's the.
What do you think about it?
When it happened to me, right, with Allison. You're in Chicago. You're no 4 months. A parking lot, not ice, not snow. I turn the Chicago snow to. You're fun, but near I find your more if you daycare. Let me slip here. I find a car seat. She was rolling. I got used to the car seat. It's nice. For a good like 2 minutes, I made that phone more. I was just with the phone more.
But as my okay, me be out to me that. Me so me baba ko me de ne ko bus stop. Panyini no ko bus stop. Kitwa na da wo fie. It was send me ka me ho. Se na be ya onu ni ko nyane. Na me ni fie ho mu. Na America me ne me be yidi. Ye drew pavement na ni ho mo na pa me. Nyame ado me ba ni de oyo okay but me na me hwe ase afọ obi a otwom also ya ka ho obi otwom bia mama you okay I'm okay sada no mani ase ni show na me so me ba yi mu me de no call basta could you believe say me ba ye no na kitwa na nya ne mo no so agina table so ebie back door no ayi no epie ekọ
o togu so na fe na akọhwe ono so
me ba ye no me hu po se sa we sane afiri so because I still oda ho it me de me wo kitchen ye ma de me wo ho na mu so bi bo me dan mu we could be ya akata ni bi ne puta me bayi se me hu na nam start use
sure
me hu wo su say wo mu nyina
yeah
we all go also back out so so of course you be because there's your time
some mu say ya
who the end call the summer
and my wife say oh that time you okay and for key na mo koto ade o wife mommy e ma get ticket 7 years wa
wow sure na ede
and me didn't go see came ni 2 car na e ko e se me fa akora ni mpiti me see ye na me refi
general cast
me na Kruger hɔ na me de metoto
Where you was so cry.
na obi dane ne ho si na ne besi ne kai so no me ni board so me yamuti besi that day ne say na me wu ne ye ya kam me call kai ni ma fifiri ati akra then you woni enye ma no kwa maja kwa gufa era odi akra na da me ho
My condition born no
me man you okay ha na me ko then na me be na me coffee na you see, na me couldn't catch me.
No, it's me.
Say this had happened.
Almost.
I almost killed the guy. Yeah. It traumatized me. Maybe tell me traumatized them. It traumatized me. It the better yeah. I don't want to better was and I'm a kind.
We see no one near the Abesha come.
Oh, Gaio, on fan kind. Now that day, no, a whole reaction. I'm saying, I'm a mama, Jenna, me buy a mama.
On what brand I want it back. I will be home. I made us say discussion, of course, me patcho. I mean, Kai will say comments na who hear me. Yeah, can you dear no so far, dear bra. Like mamma, sometimes just say discussion. Na mama is so much into it. Say me really yeah fee. Say what's a me Kai mo say mo subscribe mammy, mo share mammy, mo like it. Na mo some for mo comment nembra. Big Mike, my mean bisa question be. In fact, our question we my na Emma.
Yeah.
Any mema.
Yeah.
You can't dedication. Wa worry more. A man mema. One day dedicated pan. Cano cray.
Maybe mechanical cray. And I think some monocray are different from where. You know, I think sir, you know, because your responsibility or our you're different, right? Menameka said, okay, dedication as like my manly responsibility as a husband and a father. I think I'm dedicated. The same way would be some wife said as a mother and a wife. She also says but then I think we are talking about
above and beyond.
I think so we all do.
And I'm asking because I won't say empempi ne mema kasafa and I juma peska. I need to pay my bill. I need to do this. Now women are going to work too.
Oh, yeah,
and on top of it, they are also doing the household chores and stuff like that. Is there one half of it that is, and you can also tell me, say, Obema so koba, but also koba benwe. Is there, in your opinion, one half of partnership are generally go above and beyond to make the home a home?
Yeah, and I think sir, when the time calls for it now, you know, either the woman or the man do. For example, time my wife I work in last born, right? Now me juma overnight. And now me call back no call juma no pa. And then me ba akwana on that. I'm still with the kid till maybe at 4, but they be at like 4 p.m.
Okay.
Miss American so by 8 and I was me ready to me sign call back. And I was doing that. So recently my wife started working overnight. On no call me train call free. No, come from something about mother. With me that no about with me that Australia. Hey, about for madam and about for. It's like yeah. As for Onwa can look say, hey, you know, you away for 5 years. I was quite better calling. Why deal? I was like, yeah. But then I did not complain about it. So that's it. Does that mean say I didn't over dedicate? I did. Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, sir,
So I say seesaw.
And I make as some of the very true.
Yeah.
There's time it's very bitter. Ding. Right? But it doesn't mean say pack your bags and leave away. Because if anybody among us, the man and the woman, can pack a bag and leave, it's the man. Me, boxers me and start t-shirt me, you know.
That boxers was hard.
I'm not
James
so what you say?
Ding dong pa.
Yeah, and Tiffany said, you know, every time I get tough and I said, I feel like I'm over dedicating myself. I'll run away and I can be Johnny Hatch. So I so like choosing right, knowing yourself, and I was like being mentally built, right? And I'm not saying something like or in due time, and also like she has to put in like a lot of work, right? There were hard times. There were very, very hard times. Like she was the one that was yeah, because about to be sacrificing at time out. So we'll go school. Right? No, it's not fear and shakola. Maybe almost when you're Juma, now you support it. And then you go to school, get your certificate, and then you come back and tell us, say, Juma, with my course, Juma means me. Yeah. But then she looked at me and was like, she knew so like means me. And see, did I say last time? We said, me. If anything happens between me and my wife, now say, I'll still take care of her. Yeah, because like I'm looking at,
and you can speak for yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sacrifice that she did, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Oba ben abet na kaje say, oh, now you want to say, me kunu e course wie abaye RT. A course wie a chewe, I say you more than on your that. I'm pampas my. And then
far baby for.
Yeah, and then she was with me like the entire time. Right. And yeah, and to me, I feel like, within that, like, there were seasons where I was over dedicated, and then she was like more relaxed, and then there was time that she was more dedicated, and I was doing my own thing.
So it's the balance. Of
And see,
that's it. Versace, a man named Mema, why not do? Pa, you can't order. You can't say, order a man named Mema. Why pan a child in your opinion? Because Obibe near different opinion. Yeah. But in your opinion, money mema. Why pan a do? Okay.
The sense is say. I did be a baba yama, be man no wakasani hokurano. On your man, and on your money.
I don't know because I was saying.
They don't show
we are me up. Don't feel be a come on some.
As one me can say.
As one can say Jesus Christ.
As
one can say idea on your man over man could not say Jesus Christ.
Jesus, how will you know your man as a man? Jesus, you knew the sex.
Yeah, good boy, good boy, Jesus.
Jesus, you're not a bear, my dear.
I think you want to use my bear because it's Emma, when it comes to love now, you show more. In America, yes, Jesus, I've been with. And you may be a home. Yeah, share Oba, what who bear my crana on your Jumano. Or peso, what bear mano. No to me, go see baby because you said,
me was story, bisa.
Yeah, on him said, bear money,
story, bisa.
Automatically, or no subeye, okay. Anka, Aquala, where she swore. We watching Pananka, oh, Riani Mamisika, no farm, boyfriend said, yes, G2 Quine, J. You are the Bemakra, to a Jumem, we say, so Koshia. Minim or baby or ye Jumama, you can echo your pharmacist, but we a Crojano. When it comes to love, I man, you show. And your baby said, you come cry and you muti when we are recrana. The when you are at once and you obey your money piano. Man, what to no keke. Beman do be Jawa Quedruma. Ah,
or in the name of there are bills to pay.
But a man's first love is his job.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, as a man, only
only in your bay yard drink. Say, a bassa yen chair or die, am I?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't happen. So you could be crowd with Nipemua or where or be ye a dear now or be crowned by Jenny Emma. So, but Bema, bedroom would a money in your baby cacrebi. Don't be true no crowd with Nipemu, but or bar. There were so many ways I show.
Love, Kuma said, no matter what's going through your head, with the big mic and every such a yard, men pair a Yisembia, and Miss Tata Luta Biawa, and big mic, Adrian Biawa has said, what's your question?
So, the same thing.
Maka said the same thing. Maybe sad about education, maybe sad about life. Only more question. Kwase, Emma and Mema. Why na you appreciating the most in your opinion?
I think say ma.
Thank you.
I say ma not because say a ma more than a mema and a mema more than a ma. I say ma because a mema we do understand say our job is to be a protector. It is a who protect will be what do you do? To
you protect somebody by appreciating the person.
But so I'm appreciating that. The same fan say bia my wife and sister. The way I know music. Maybe or co baby. Maybe we decided say because or club. You know, me ni ho. Me so me nim say nkrofo bi hu a club wa. The way am yere hu twai. Ogbu ko pe na anya dey so bete ase. O metimi atata. Me ni ho am protector. My appreciation is my ma nim so hu twa. Asema me kenye say bia me jealous say wo ko baby kwa ko ye you. But me nkrofo no mo abonto ma dwene nye. Okọ no bi ko yi wo bia me ni ho. Yeah. Oba hema nya botre. But we are very fine. Try me next week. You be come. What I say? But me call appreciating the beauty. I appreciating the fact that I dare and I cannot do it. Obit me I get back on cancel for a minute just because I am not appreciate this week.
Not just say me to see a officer say a mema appreciate a ma indirectly.
In so many ways, and it can be direct and indirect. They say, Obama bit me see Oba, it be our own friend. If I say be our own country, say Versace, Cindy, Versace.
A good deal.
It's how important you are to me, and I made it. Make catch on.
Okay.
I think it said. Your man was specific appreciations. We are over at a specific time.
We'll bring it to you guys.
Social media.
It's here. Hulula. Any other deep problem. I'll only be open when you know I find my code. Maybe your code. Maybe be a baby.
Fly away.
Ube ni padeng. Okay, it's
the power of code. Ekuta. Kone ba be ka tell say friend.
What the friend or code the other say friend me babe.
Babe so ya abofra.
Onya abofra.
Oni oya.
Pet names about okay. Enche be ade adwumade na be maybe some last questions. Maybe say we now or final a year bit me there but due to our time. Mama mbisa bringing us back to your story no. You know abema no why turn between the friends and then the yuri say you and I won the shoes ma and kabe handle ne say
life is about choices and I say this all the time choices odim the entire worry we the and I did then we as by decision making so I understand why our brother is in this situation or a turn between on a childhood friends or Paul the wife also sacrificed a lot for him and on anxiety. Why you confused? But when you're there, so you're confused. Honestly, make a decision. Family is family.
Okay.
Family is
what?
See, me come as now. Now, my madam for credit because I said, "Bro,
I want to make church. Oh, be blast your more. Why?
Say almost sometimes, how you carry yourself and how you carry your woman, and then crime will be so timid. Minimum guy be an friend a monkey.
Ooh.
O say omusia obano. Na Sabina and Obano and Kui. And Tina boys in the woman friend monkey. And why is who could travel into Kucha and say, some more Giadi.
All the vitamins are there.
Why now would you have before? And now for monkey or Mokano, and they say be a moody mini over. Oh, let me tell you. Don't feel the monkey. I know about Bema no far. The man I'm over her. Mukum phone. Or Bano Kofa Bema the phone. Oh, yeah.
Text message. How is
Madame said my send Yakuba Mike said, Mike, catch a monkey said, Sunday, you few to you be so. It's really a direct message. It's Bema Chilwater, monkey to the end.
You go there explain tire.
Remember you part of the story that bro. That's the actually we monkey story.
Monkey story there. I'm trying to work now. I'm an friend and that's our monkey story right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they say omo be against Obado.
Sure.
Beginning they are no, but
Let me say.
Now when will be also a monkey or the monkey.
Say me tell how me team one pair. We are friend me say me tell one pa me tell one pay. It say me go who say get start na mo kan who say me fan person nti me am who say ni go aso mo address o sa dey but. I say the o maka.
What then the monkey, the disaster.
Monkey.
Or final words.
The final words they say you nyina ye bre and dedication no na be say obusam bi ba o musa ma fa so dedication no baby bi tenase in India your friend tempon ken e ma mo tempo mo nyina sa be man dey. Oh, you know why? Because they be every month behind the yere e bleed this na yere de ntoma and timi sustain no be man ye adwuma me ensa for 1 year he adwuma me ensa ya police captain say obesity up system with me e dey invent BB survive the best stop that problem we once and for all and on the dating in life e dey yes ade e dey my say ne oba say be bu ni sakro to be ko dware opu BBNC. Remember, very dedicated. When men decide, say, baby.
When you decide, I like that.
Yeah, when men decide, there will be anyone obey dedicated.
Without a reason.
It's one time.
It is said, young fan say, me here no na me so problem. It can be a me fa so a me solve that problem. And be man too no see for here. Nti e pese ye yere mo ne ye nkantuma ne ade no eti ase say o say ye nkantuma and my girlfriend they all worry ase wala America me say ndam say our wives and our
and there
okay
yes
and there pronouns and there
yo mate
enti me catch one mo say bibia ni omunya abotre e be fa
bibia be e go be ai
regardless
me das Versace ye mreni ntima me bisa o senka wo na wo ye nua be me ya efa so nua be ma no enka be de na do final words aka wa me
avoid this and afofo.
Okay, no one stick it to wife. But catch you nua be ma ne say hey masa na o yire no so e de wo we ni da che on fa wo
because ntiase no wo nti menye ni say
e be happen
peace wo ho.
Okay,
but until say obetie ne na afofo no keka na e be ma wasesa no eno na de sa peace no e be free ho mu na afi no ba no so nya bibia agina so aka say ebi ameko
to concentrate because our na ka say adwuma on hwe nim tin
because so far you can see say it's working.
Yeah,
it's in your ye no na ama ade no air working no it's on to so nye.
Okay,
don't forget this and afofo no.
Okay, me that say that's your final words as well. Come on upon yourself.
Yes, re kunu nso no ye pen yama bebre ye pen bibi hanchin bibi gidigidi ye ka kese no ne efi akese
no dem mo de buy ye le mo fa
ye be to we ba
what the buy ye ka was ye beji because one kasa na hye mo anwan ni onyam obi won ni pass mercy yiri na ebi kan aha nti ye be sere mo say akrokro no mo membra akrokro no mbra mo jijiji yeso yeah na fe no on surprise finya man kitikiti e wo ho mo anu akọ we Mrs. e wo say baby we ring the answer was cha 5 years.
Yes sir we o pa o see em polishing just polish
kitikiti bi no e ma ye nije yes na computer head we no ye keep bad things mo
it's true
ye be record good
mo ye e bone quiet me de che
yes
ti me hwa na ebu ye na egusu ya che mo pa se enye ono a me da Versace
ko fa de to ati
fa de say ya wa e ka be de na ye nua be me ya
oh yeah so thank you me personally I don't think so me now for like you know I think so we think like in me and like family first my wife you know before everything else and see like is it me one name says Nyamana Munja and I said I just walk away from you guys and it's just me, my wife and my kids, you know. And personally like me here like I don't need a lot of people around me anyway. You see, yeah.
Final words.
My final words is we are all working towards a common goal. If we are partners, you know, husband and wife, right? we are working towards the common goal. And see, maybe one that's who here, not say be I mean who here, just alert me.
Right.
Catch me so we are way and coming to Japan, and I think say most men. So when you catch us, we are way in Japan. Like that's what we live for. Hey, me here with my wife. Now say my wife needs to go away. Yeah, you know.
Sweet.
Yeah, and see, so some more catching, but some more chance to be with you. Sometimes I think.
Yeah.
Me personally, like the only reason why I because we very saying Instagram and as a Facebook is because like I was saying yeah, you're for revolt, and I said wait. So that's I have the account. I barely go on there.
Yeah.
You know, and see. Okay. Yeah, until you might move on TikTok, we don't see the same thing.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, me take away and say we are humans and so your ba so your bema ye na your feelings. Say you so kunu de onye nipa o ye nipa. And I say you say you so onye nipa o ye nipa. Nea wo obi de ye wan ye ode no. Emfa nko ye obi. And ebie mo nso so no. Dedication, love, appreciation no enye one sided. The wo expect say obi nyama no. Say mind pa ye ebi kra na ya adesuade ama nipa no behwe so no so aye bi ama aware no so mate asese ye adwuma enya ade a utina mu ana etu enye ka ye adwuma ye ka mpo a ebitimi say on the road e wo so osina upia e wo so de come mechanic e wo so ye say wizenti aware na nkasa no enye easy sir, but it's lovely, especially samotemo ho ase, especially if you made the right choice, which maybe and all the time you make the right choice. Thank you so much for sticking with me, Medasi. I'm family tree Medasi. Say unya bre na utie ye nkomwe. Meaning say ya besre, ya be bobo, ya be kasa bebre. But at the end of the day, say ni ye nyina ye sua de no. Meaning say sa na won so sua de. Nti mpacho fa ball bra. Me so me de me de be bo me bra. Thank you to Lace Makeover. Thank you to Nayak. Na lata sem na ne sister ye. Thank you my dear Sweet Bogoble. Obi se me Bogoble pe na me smile. Adentia. I'm saying Adentia me smile. He's sweet. Thank you for this beautiful music, Aoye Mame, and thank you for being a good friend to me. Thank you to Wo me kese part to Wo I was taking with me in Pacho. Next week by this time about one pay e be sin share Pacho share me. Na ho fe hima. Means na edwem na yen discuss your story so I wo no. Na me catch us next week dey near wo no and also edutwem. Don't miss it. And thank you so much once again. You have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself.